I am at Hornbrook. I'm about to take this sort of alternate route down to Weed. Now, I was hoping I could get some drone shots, establishing shots, but unfortunately I got my act together at just the wrong time, as there's a whole bunch of mist coming this way. You can kind of see it in the air when I look down through this valley. I still will record through the front camera or through this camera behind me, but you know, like, this is an odd time of year to do this. It was iffy at best, and it could be I redo this road again after I look at the footage, and maybe do it at a later date when it is more summery. We'll just have to see. But so far the roads have been great. It's just been one great one after another. Like the Tiller Road highway has been great, other than getting stuck behind those guys. The 99 route, 6699 to I-5 up to connect to Ashland Mountain or whatever, that one was fantastic. Very, you know, definitely keep you on your toes. Wet pavement with that volcanic-y gravel. The one thing is I missed some churn because I saw where the 99 goes over the freeway and is supposed to join up with I-5 at a separate location. So that's kind of a bummer. And I don't know if en route, you know, en route does that. It will just kind of change your route, even though, you know, because of adverse weather or something like that, which I get it, but I chose the route, so let's stick with the route that I chose. Yeah, enough about that. You'll probably hear me complain about that a lot more in the future. It's definitely irritating. It's happened to me a couple times. So in the meantime, off to Weed, and then I need to stop, and then it'll just be straight down I-5 to Reading to fuel up, and then I need to pop into Costco. I don't know why I need to, you need to know that. I need to head down to Reading, fuel up, and then I start the eastward, and then loop back around, like east out into Pasadena, and then back to my old hometown of Corning, California. So see you guys out there. In general, you might be starting to get the sense that I like to take breaks from the interstate, and you would be correct. This series of roads is not really a shortcut, but more a side cut east of Wairika down to Weed. After you cross the California-Oregon border, it's about 7.5 miles to the California Agricultural Inspection Station, which, depending on the time of year, might actually have someone ask you questions. The last 2 times I've been down, it's been a drive-through. Who knows? Just past it is an overpass exit for Hornbrook. Take the left and continue on Hornbrook Road, where the first place you drive through is the little town of Hornbrook. There's not much I can say about it. Maybe it was the weather, but it just seemed like it was beige emotionally and color-wise. I had a quick stop there to realign the camera, and then the real part of the sequence begins when I turn left onto Copco Road and head southeast. This is the start of a series of connected roads through the small towns of Montague, Grenada, Big Springs, until finally ending in Weed, then reconnecting to I-5. By no means is this road technical or the series of roads technical. They're nice, easy driving with light traffic. I think of it as more of a nice break from the monotony of I-5, and maybe from the CHP. Once you're on Ager Road, which seems to be the cream filling in a road name Oreo cookie, which is Hornbrook Ager Road and Montague Ager Road, head south about 14 miles to Montague, which you'll pass through, but if you blink, you'll miss it, and then head south about 7 miles to Grenada, or the 9997 Cutoff, or A12. Turn left and head southeast to the next turn, another 7-ish miles away at Big Springs Road in, you guessed it, Big Springs. Turn right and head south 11.5-ish miles to California State Route 97, where you'll turn right driving southwest into Wheat. During your drive, you'll get wide open views of the high desert, plenty of evidence of past volcanism, in addition to the constant presence of Mount Shasta to the south. While the weather didn't permit me to fly the drone for some aerial footage, if you take a look at the area on Google Earth and around Steamboat Lake, you'll see some fun geology. It is interesting, and maybe a little sad, to see the legacy of Western towns in Northern California that are slowly emptying out. Or at least that's my perception. Seemingly almost pre-ghost towns. There appears to be plenty of ranches and agriculture, and as well, businesses and workshops that might support those industries, but it definitely feels lightly populated. One thing I did notice was the dichotomy of what appeared to be the low to middle income housing down in the valley with very large, expensive looking ones up in the hills. Maybe those are the ranch owners, maybe they're the vacation homes. I don't know, but there were some pretty palatial looking places up on the hills. That's it. I'm on US Route 97, heading into Weed, then back on I-5. I hope you enjoyed a glimpse into this interstate alternative. Thanks for watching, and see you out there.